Tuesday tips with Emil, and yes, I'm wearing a snap cap to the black. You already know what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one day again to the channel, the Shaka Tribe. Today I'm gonna teach you to talk to anyone you want, anyone. If you want a customer, talk to them. If you're cold calling, you can talk to them. If you pick up a girl or a boy in the street, you can talk to them. Literally, if you're in a party in school, talk to them. I will teach you how to do this now. Okay, so these are three things that I learned from my mentors. These are three things that the best speakers, the best conversationalists use. And there are three simple things. Okay, I'm not here telling you the secret, I'm telling you what the reality is. And the reality is that you gotta be genuine. That's the first thing. Be genuine and curious. So if you approach someone, you're like, yo, what's up? You can. How's the weather looking? Yeah, it's snowy. Yeah. Sunny, right? Yeah. So what was your name? Yeah. Most conversations go like that. Like, come on, like, be more authentic, man. That's why I'm wearing the cap, right? What would you say? Nice cap, no? That's being curious. I can guarantee you can check out someone and find one thing that you like about them, about what they're wearing. Maybe their tonality, maybe their clothes, maybe their shirt, maybe their shoe. Be genuine about it as well. You don't need to fake it, right? Like, if you don't like the shirt, don't compliment the shirt. But maybe they have the cool bracelets, and so you're like, shit, where did you get those from? Like, I kind of saw those like back when I was in Taiwan or something. Have you been there? Curious about them, build that rapport, but you gotta be curious and genuine about it, right? Number two, tell stories, tell tons of stories. Yo, okay, so your bracelets, wow, okay, you got them from China. Actually, it wasn't Taiwan. Okay, your cool story. Actually, after Taiwan I went to China, and guess what, I found out that the Buddhists and this are living in the same city, and it was crazy because what I learned out of that is I learned this level of respect and integrity, and like that made me who I am today. But guess what, there was one time that I was lost, and this family helped me out. And you see, I'm telling a story and I'm catching your attention. This is what the best speakers do, guys. Check out Tony Robbins, right? All he does is tell a story with a message, right? You gotta share tons of stories, guys. Tons and tons of stories. And then, facts tell, stories sell, but vulnerable stories break the shell, right? So what does this mean? That, if you're actually, calling, let's say for business, right? And you're telling this story to your customers, this happened, and, you're able to be vulnerable with them and tell, hey, listen up, I'm born in Ecuador. I come from, a little small country. I traveled the world when I was little, and, when I was 16, my mom passed away. And, what I was able to take from that, I was really lost at the moment, but what I was able to take from that is an amazing, incredible power and faith that she's still with me, but still, I am able to create and develop the legacy she left. So this is a vulnerable story from my past, right? That I have, but that I share with people, because this connects us in the next other level. And I know some of you are skeptical sharing that shit too early, right? But guys, if you truly want to make an impact, if you truly want to create a relationship, you got to be the one taking the step, okay? And you got to be okay with that. You got to be able to accept that that's your story. And remember, you're not your past. So, but your story is what it will sell the world. Your story is that thing, man. You gotta know your story. You gotta tell your story. You gotta be able to tell your story like that. And if it's at a certain point, you gotta get vulnerable. Get vulnerable. People love hearing that shit. Actually, women would most likely get married to a man that is vulnerable and is able to express their emotions than someone that doesn't. So for the boys, you already know. But yeah, homies, that's Susie Tips. A bit longer today, but this is some bomb ass value, guys. No one is sharing this.